Everybody, welcome to another wonderful week. The first week of July. Of course, today is June 30th of 2025, but the first full week of July is, I guess, next week. I don't know. I mean, if your week starts on a Sunday, I guess that's true. Doesn't matter. Tomorrow is the 1st, and we're headed into the 4th of July weekend, which I'm excited about. We dropped a video out there, which D-Bud Martin proudly notified you of. Thank you for that. To all the mods out there and to the audience that we have here every single day, I'm going to offer up two things that you need to know. First and foremost, I do not allow people to attack each other in chat. That's not tolerated. You will be timed out. And you will then be warned and timed out, and then you won't be here anymore. I don't ban people. I actually don't mind being talked to rudely myself. It seems to happen on the regular, including in the comments on my recent videos. Man, people are triggered. But don't attack your fellow chatter. We have the best chat on YouTube, and there's a reason for that. It's because I have the smartest and most generous people out there, and that comes with a lot of respect. And I appreciate that. I want to say thank you for two gifties over there by The Weatherman, gifting CultureCasino memberships over on the Green Machine. And yet, YouTube is well aware of the issue that nobody likes what it's doing with these @ symbols. They don't seem to care, though. So good luck, everybody. And, give YouTube feedback. This is dumb. It's silly. It's something you don't enjoy, etc., etc. Ms. Pitt Cafe is back at the wrench duty. Thank you a lot, dear. Appreciate it. And I have a lot of email to get to. I just saw that a few moments ago, so I'll be digging through that today. We got Midnight Touch in the Morning coming up after today's show. And we got some box office results that were a little lower than I hoped for, but I'm going to tell you, mid-budget films between 40 million and 100 million are the way to go for Hollywood for a future. They also need to utilize some smaller studios that they seem to ignore. A conversation that I had with Nat and the Guy in today's video, well worth your watch, about Fantastic Four and likely the final steps of the MCU. We got lots of great humans here today. Many folks that I don't get to see very often. Toebox out there. We got Gollum, Crazy White Boy, Caveat Ties, and so many more. Look at the people over on the Green Machine. Yikes. Good to see y'all. We got Jonathan Conroy out there. Hail all. Smash the like button. Thank you for that, my friend. We're winding into the last 30 seconds of the countdown. Headed into the show today. Thanks for being here nice and early. Having a calm chat with each other the first hour. That was amazing. Fat Ellis out there just, I'm in need. The need for speed. Hail F1. Let me tell you. People praising the film up and down. Can't wait to talk about it a little bit with Nate on the Tuesday show. Very much looking forward to that. Thank you all. Much appreciated. Let's go. 6 minutes starts now. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, wherever and whenever you're watching. Thanks for checking out the 6 Minute Daily. We have a lot to talk about. Not a lot of time to do it in. We only have 17 stories, so we should be able to slow down just a little bit and appreciate the fact that F1 revved up to 144 million in its opening weekend globally. That's a big number. Brad Pitt in the Apple original films distributed by, somebody else in this case, really did ring in a lot of, box office cash. Meagan, though, not great. It powered down at $10 million opening. Things didn't look good. I'm kind of bummed. I was thinking this film would, actually be very, very competitive in its opening weekend with everything else out there. I mean, you look at the $55.6 million debut of F1 here in the States and a lousy $10 million for Meagan. That tells us that, should be telling us that mid-budget films are the way to go, but Meagan just didn't have the same virality in the advertising as it did before. In fact, it's technically bombed on a $10 million budget. This is from Jordan Rumi over at World of Real, and I unfortunately have to agree. This thing kind of disappointed, which is disappointing So disappointment all around. But 28 years later, fell off the chart. 70% drop from weekend to weekend. And I don't know if the trilogy cappers, the trilogy capper will happen. I don't know. I mean, can you make a movie that just falls off a cliff like this and doesn't seem to add much and doesn't hold the audience's attention? Or is that a problem with windowing? I think that's a good conversation to have. Speaking of a conversation to have, I'd rather not talk about Mark Hamill, but he recalls his idea for Luke Skywalker's tragic backstory in Star Wars The Last Jedi. He had to invent Jake Skywalker, something else entirely. But he's also invented a lot of crazy stories in his head, and he's reinventing the disrespectful way to treat fans by charging up to $700 for an autograph. What a lunatic. Harry Golding says stepping into James Bond's shoes is every actor's kind of nightmare. Well, yeah, it shouldn't be you. It shouldn't be anybody. Denis is going to direct the first one, but just basically be an executive producer going forward. He's going to kind of try to outline what he sees for Bond. That's kind of terrifying considering what he did for Dune and moved it, a little bit more beyond what the bounds of the female-centric franchise was already. I think we're going to have massive problems with Bond, and it may not just be the casting. Jake Paul beat Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. by a unanimous decision in a 10-round fight that I don't know anybody who watched. He's telling doubters to shut up after the win, and you know what? He's got a point. I mean, he's boxing away. I still don't like the Tyson fight, but that's a whole other conversation. I know this. Glastonbury is always going to be a mess, and the minute that you start to overreact to people's wildness, that's something else entirely. BBC says deeply offensive Glastonbury set. We have no plans to make it available on demand, so you won't be able to see people, rah-rahing for, countries that initiate activities that they are now regretting. You got Dick Van Dyke out there dropping out of a fan event. Well, he's old. He's 99. His wife explains it was not a good day for him. He probably, is starting to run out of time. A lot of people are. It's what happens when you age, and I just hope we get him for one more year and he hits the century mark. I also hope Paul Simon deals with whatever he has now, some kind of a surgery to fix some chronic back pain. Says it's a minor procedure, but he's not going to be performing. So the Philadelphia concerts are done, and we'll see what else happens. Again, as we age, things happen. Believe me, I know. Speaking of aging, this is not aging well. Canadian Prime Minister Carney says trade talks with the U.S. will resume after Canada rescinded the tech tax. Well, yeah, because Trump beat you into a corner and showed just how weak you are. I don't know what's happening in Canada. My friends that live up there, I love and appreciate you, but how are these weak men getting into power? I don't understand. It's insane to me. Speaking of insane to me, the Republicans are on a sprint to try to tackle this big, beautiful bill, but they've reduced and removed a bunch of things. And there's a parliamentarian who's a Democrat somehow thwarting everything that's in this bill that could actually be beneficial. Plenty of pork for everybody, which I'm also sick of. And it looks like the 3.3 trillion number that we've been hearing that would explode the deficit by that much. The CBO is making that estimate. They're rarely correct. I don't know why we even bother. Supreme Court's going to be picking up the Republican appeal to end limits on party spending in federal elections, which was an kind of an anti-free speech measure in the first place by putting a limit on that. But the Democrats are not happy about this, and they spent $1.7 billion on the presidential election alone last year. U.S. stocks add up to an all-time high. Apparently, somebody at a Pride event decided it was a good time to release bear spray, injuring 50. And speaking of bears, a video shows a mama bear swimming across a lake with two cubs. Now that's parental love. You can find the video over on Facebook, or you can read through the article on CBS News. But a fisherman catching that shot and the video did us a great favor. Amazing stuff. The Quabbin Reservoir in New Salem was the site of that adventure. Very cool stuff. And that's it for the 6-minute portion of the 6-Minute Daily. Let's move ourselves into some bonus time. What do you say about that? I think that would be a good thing. Is Perry Chan in the house? We love Perry Chan. Let's see how everybody's doing out there. Let's see. Denny Gay is out there. We got Juliet. Good morning, dear. Hope you're doing well over there in the UK. Tobach says, thanks to LSLG. And the bear story was good. Low Spec Linux Gaming is a great follow if you get a chance. And I would follow almost everybody here. I like my audience is the best. I have the best audience on the planet. We've got Cloud Sailing out there. We've got Vetla. Hey, good morning, Culturians, indeed. And we were having a fun morning. Siani Reese is in the house. Great to see you. Thanks for coming on over. We got our good buddy Troy Pacelli. I can't speak this morning. You can check him out on his channel. He's a lovely fellow, along with his better half, Netters Network. You can check that out as well. And what about the Anthony or the Carmelo Anthony case? Well, I think he's in a lot of trouble. And I think it's despicable that they went for the cash grab on the tragedy that could be either life or death for that person in prison or at the hands of the state. I think that the grand jury came back with the correct decision. It was the video shows it was a very premeditated action, so that means badness. So just think about that. Commander and Straker Shadows in the house. Good to see you, buddy. And of course, the lovely Penny. Hey, it's Kalikio Keddy. Good to see you, buddy. We've got if people are now attacking you in the comments culture, that means you've made it. Yeah, I've definitely made it. Man, there's some rude people. You know what? People don't like to hear, the common man's opinion. They really don't. And when you start talking about, their favorite loves, and they get mad, I'm going to have probably a tweet or two this week that people aren't going to like. It's just people don't like it when you tell the truth. And when you give a straightforward, honest opinion, a logical one, they get mad. That's just what it is. So, and a lot of people are really wild when it comes to the idea that Jurassic World is a cash grab again. It's made by Disney for Universal because it's Lucasfilm primarily, if not almost entirely, including the production company. Because, well, Marshall Kennedy is one half Kathleen Kennedy and one half Frank Marshall. Going to be a conversation over on Midnight Sidge in the Morning about that, I'm sure. The box office really was sad this weekend. Was disappointed. Overall numbers were fine, but I was hoping for much more for F1. I still think it's a sleeper hit. Global total was better than a lot of openings for Marvel movies right now. Speaking of Marvel movies, the video I dropped this morning about the Fantastic Four with Nat and the Guy, that's a channel you should be following. The English side, let's build them up to 1,000. There's something special and they're on the right track. And you get a global perspective, or at least a North American perspective in today's video, because it's me in the States, the guy is from Canada, and Nat is in Mexico. So it's literally the three North American powers. Very interesting conversation and very well informed. They do a great job over there. So do check out that video if you get a chance, as D-Bud posted it very early in the chat this morning. Hey, there's Psychotic Mongoose, fresh off a couple days worth of birthday. Our wonderful friend up in the Great White North, and one of the longest mods for the channel is Lord Thoth. Great to see you. We got some super duper chats, including this one right here. Did you check out the new Project Hail Mary trailer with Gosling that dropped? I saw it, haven't had a chance to watch it, but it is something I'm very excited about, and I had a great conversation with Gary Nerdrotic about that at a recent meetup. So I'm pretty stoked, to be fair. So I'll get a chance to check that out later. We've got Message here from Latino Slant, who's one of the greatest people on the planet. CC, please come and donate. Okay. Animal rescue fundraiser for Scars today at 11 a.m. PST, right after Midnight's Edge. Please tell your peeps to stop in, and I will. And thank you for the $5 kick. Look, folks, Latino Slant does this project every year, if I'm not mistaken, several years in a row. Giving money to Scars is a good idea. Animal rescues are criminally underfunded, and a lot of people dip into their own pockets to take care of animals that have been abandoned, mistreated, et cetera, et cetera. And we definitely need support over there. So thank you, Latino Slant, for all your efforts and your hard work when you do this. It's amazing. I appreciate you. Do check that out, though, at 11 a.m. PST today, and drop in there, say hi, and give a little life and a little love for animals out there. We got, let's see. Psychotic Mongoose gifting a CultureCasino membership. I hope you enjoyed your birthday weekend, and it's great to see all the member chats out there. Goodness gracious, my goodness, look at this. Bingle, bangle, bungle. I'm so happy in the jungle. 8 months. Thank you, my friend, saying super duper hello. It's super duper hello. Okay, sorry. I don't know how the lisp slipped in there, but it did. I'm going to get some hate love for that one. All right, who else is out there? Let's see. I saw another member chat. I thought I put it that. Oh, no. Kremlin is out there in the audience. 31 months of membership from Kremlin. An amazingly generous human out there. Wonderful 31 months. Keep it up. I will, my friend. Thank you for the generosity. Our wonderful pal, our buddy, our friend, our neighbor, the guy who, is about to see me try to print that model for the first time. I've almost got all the gaps out of it. SFX of 314 Sabertooth Raptor for 10 CultureCasino cash. Goodness gracious. Woo-hoo. Says, F4 man, is he fantastic or is he meh? Who knows? F1 man beats F4 man in 0 to light speed in 60 seconds. Well, that's pretty fast. I tell you what, the fact that they were able to film what they did, how they did it, that's good use of every single circuit. That's for sure. F4 man is stuck in sublight at 1/4 power. I'm actually worried about that. I think Fantastic Four really is kind of the death rattle of the MCU. And if it doesn't exceed my expectations, if when I say that, I mean the audience's expectations, if it doesn't bring positive word of mouth, if it doesn't draw people back into the MCU, Doomsday's dead. I don't care if Robert Downey Jr. is Tony Stark. I don't care. I don't care if he is again. I don't care if he's Dr. Doom. He's debased himself recently with some of the shameless promotion he's been doing for the failure that is the MCU. I'm sad. He's a sad little man. That's just a bummer. Hey, Pamela Empson is in the house. I'm really hating the way that they're doing these things. Weatherman gifts another CultureCasino membership, this time on the tube. Thank you, my friend. And again, look at that back-to-back love. My goodness, my friend. You are generous both here and 1, 2 over on the green machine. You are much appreciated, my friend, and I'm glad that you're feeling well enough to talk today. Or at least be awake today, or at least away from bed, or at least be able to watch. That's what we're worried about here. Hey, Christian, fandom nerd in the house. I would say geek, excuse me. I'm really hating the way they're doing these names, guys. It's terrible. Hey, Curtis Joseph, what's going on, my friend? And thanks again, Weatherman. You are amazing. You're amazing. You're amazing. All right. What else we got out there? Jumbie 9. Hope you had a chance to see F1. It was brilliant. Yeah, my opportunity was removed yesterday. Emergency maintenance got in the way, but I will be seeing it this week in the next couple of days. I have to. Everybody I've heard me saying, everybody I've heard saying that is um, it's just great. So I'm excited. I'm really tired of the way they're doing these names now. R.I.P. Marvel, indeed, Fat Elvis, indeed. And thank you for smashing that thumb. Our DJ cashed out. Ms. Pick Cafe, you were 1,000% correct. And I am so proud that you're a moderator for my channel. Barry, the Music Man, is out there. Great to see you, Barry. Hope you're doing well. Sunder Hammerschlag. Get a piece of pie. Piece of pie. All right. You know what? I owe you something. I owe you a clip. I owe you some cheddar because y'all been making this channel much better.
Oh, man, that's some sweet cheddar. Guys. Yeah.
Thank you for the cheddar and the memberships. Memberships are the best way, or one of the best ways, to support your favorite creator. Of course, you can use super chats, and you can definitely use super thanks on videos. But memberships and gifted memberships especially are very helpful, because when people convert from a gifted membership to an actual membership, that really creates some stability in the revenue that your favorite creators earn. Why do I say that? Well, revenues have been iffy lately, and looks like the algorithms whatever. It looks like the algorithm is promoting not your favorite creators. So do your creator a favor, and if you have a handful of them that you love to watch, be sure to watch one or two of their things in a row. And that includes brand new channels like my new channel, Campione Reacts. That's Campione Reacts. As in reaction. You check that out and enjoy it. Another new video dropped this morning, and I'm pretty excited about the channel. It's doing very well. You should subscribe and follow that one. The ladies over there are geniuses, and I'm blessed with them just giving me a little of their time every week so we can record some of those segments. We're aiming for 3 a week, so pretty excited about that. Yeah, Christian Phantom Geek. Yes, my friend, they are looking very weird. It's hard to read. Matt G's here, though, one of the original moderators for the channel. Great to see you, buddy. Be Mo Betta, gonna be Mo Betta over on the green. La Machine. You guys remember those commercials? Probably not. You have to be like 110 years old. Piece of pie. Piece of pie. Okay, sorry. Here's a little French for you. Follow the Bradley's Fun. Go check out Follow the Bradley's Fun. Yeah, you should follow their fun. It's a good time. Ron and his family are great people, and Ron's famous. I don't know if I can say that too many more times. I want his head to be able to fit through doors, but Ron's famous. Hey, Culture, do we change this crazy new chat setting? I don't know. I don't think you can. How do we? I don't think you can. I think we're hosed over, kids. We got shafted by the tube. We need to get this thing sorted out, YouTube. Nobody likes this. Everybody hates this. So you fix it or go eat worms. The real Sean Cromell. Hello and morning to you, my friend. Good morning, Brian and Cindy in the house. Disney is killing off my favorite movies. Marvel. We have no urge to see any of the movies now. Brian and Cindy. See, I love this. People, if you want me to like call you your handle without this at bologna sausage extra number things, do this, please. It helps. And I'll try to commit to memory who you are. Like Chef Eddie, what's going on? Tony Stark should not be back to Marvel. After he died in Endgame, it is really bad form to attend your own funeral. Yeah, well, right at the beginning of GTA 5. That's what Michael does. Man, I was invited to participate in a GTA conversation that I definitely will I'm looking forward to that. Are you interested in seeing Del Toro's Frankenstein? Of course I am. Yeah, Benicio Del Toro, of course. Anything he does. Yeah. I'm tired of some of these films that were expected to be good end up circling the drain. Your thoughts? I think we're there already. I don't know that we can avoid it. Well, I had my expectations for Fantastic Four were so low, but when more and more of this is being made known to the public, they're not even trying to save it with good marketing. And I think that was part of the conversation that we had with Nat and the guy on the video today. So you'll definitely want to check in on that one, Curtis Joseph. Saving Star Trek. I love this name. Hey, everybody. Hail, Culture Casino. Hello. Houston. Hello. And we should save Star Trek, I believe. Hey, I just got to sit front and center for President Trump. Oh my, there's somebody who's been to Liberty Square, because guess what they stealthily reopened yesterday? Hall of Presidents in Magic Kingdom. So I'm not sure if it's fully open or if it's occasionally open, but it was open yesterday. We've got Juliet saying, I am really good. Everyone go over and watch Campione Reacts. Thank you, Juliet. What a wonderful wrench. We have fun over there. Speaking of fun, this guy's fun. Punk Waddle, one of my pals. He's awesome. Makes great commercials. Too many ads. Kind of redundant, if you ask me. Yeah. Shaka Khan. That's what it is. Yeah. He was a bit robotic. Modern Disney cannot make animatronics, not to mention the fact that it's still, after the images I saw yesterday, it still looks too much like Hillary Clinton. I think that's just, Disney being sore losers because they were betting again on the Lady of Doom. Luck be a lady tonight. Luck be a lady tonight. I need to warm up in the morning. We've got lovely Pamela out there. Thank you for saying hi, Culture Casino. So often on the big channels, we are unseen, which is really sad. You guys are you the whole reason I'm here? I love you all. I love Rob Altus. Rob's been here forever, probably since the channel started as well, saying, hey, CC, Quartering made a video about Gurgle making it difficult for anyone to find independent creators and favoring MSM. 100% right. That's the same theory. Okay, so now we've got like 10 of us talking about it in the same circle. And that includes, obviously WDW Pro, Jonas J. Campbell, folks over from the G&G clan. I'm just saying it's pretty obvious, and it's not good. They're going to remove the U from YouTube. I don't know. The chats are only showing the ats for some reason. I know. John B9. I know. Wild. And look, I know this is ASCII, right? I think I just leave my handle alone. It's close enough. Hey, I think it's fine. I know that's ASCII. I know this is Vic. What's up, Vic? Only the S&P 500 is a record high. Still waiting for the Dow Jones to get back to where it was before the tariffs dumped it. I'm not sure if it was entirely the tariffs. I understand that opinion, though. I think I'm not too worried about where the market's going to go. I was just reading the news from. I was just reading the news in the headline from the AP. So it is what it is. But 0.2% higher in early trading for the S&P. Not bad. Canada's really screwing things up. That had they tried to keep that tax, I think they would have been shut out of a trade deal entirely. And now, I guess the administration's threatening to write fixed tariffs if countries don't come to the table by July 9th. That's not good news, especially for Canada specifically. Oh, my friends. Well, my friends, the time has come. Raise the room and have some fun. Throw away any work to be done. Born in Boston says, can't afford to take the kids and grandkids to Disney, even with DVC. Never mind going to the theater to see less than mediocre movies. You know what? Well said, my friend. Well said. And I think that's a conundrum a lot of people are finding themselves in when it comes to Disney specifically. Disney vacations, while not like the most affordable things in the world, were not entirely out of reach for most, especially the family loaded middle class that Disney actively relieves themselves on, let's say. Not great. Oh no, Mr. Bill! Oh no! For $2, SFXF 314 Sabertooth Raptor says, Mr. Bill presents Fantastic Four. Oh no! Oh no, Mr. Hands! Oh no! We've got, hey, it's Teague! Good to see you, Admiral Teague. Saving Star Trek. That's an admirable goal, my friend. All right. Let's catch up with y'all. I'm 4 minutes behind. I'm doing pretty good today. You're going to drive me up a wall. I don't do well with change. I don't do well with change either. Okay, who else is out there? I know you're out there somewhere. Robot Biden is more believable than real Biden. I don't know. Good morning, Cynthia Carter. Disney being lame and petty? No way. Well, yes, way. No way. It's by Lou Diamond Phillips impersonation. Way. Oh, what do we got? Yeah, I think yeah, you're gonna see a lot of people looking at the what do you call it? The green side of the equation, the green triangle. This bad. You're going to push people away. The party is always on Rumble. Well, there you go. CultureCasino. Yep, it's me. If I actually put up my picture, no one would know who I was. So, I'd scare them all away. I had the same problem, but I did like the super chat. Thank you for that. SFX of 314 Sabertooth Raptor. Penny, I hope you're doing well. At least I know that's permanently Penny. Speaking of else, I know that this is Randall Orzer, otherwise known as Canadian Roland. It's so funny up here. They celebrate when Carney tells Trump no, but then Carney caves and it's crickets. Yeah, I know. It's the CBC, you guys' state, what do you call it? Media. Yeah, there it is. But they are ridiculous with the stuff that they say, promote, and try to get people to agree with. Nuts. But yeah, the Carney is. I actually have a question. I think it may post here in a half an hour, but I'll give you a little preview from what I'm posting on X. Who's weaker, Carney or Trudeau at this point? I'd say Carney has collapsed and caved more than at a faster rate than Trudeau. I don't know. Oh, and they're trying to tell you up there that Trump isn't interested in acquiring or annexing Canada. No, we'll just wait for, your independent provinces to join us here in the States, like, well, Alberta and Saskatchewan. That'd give us clean access to the Northwest Passage, and we'd be able to use the energy that those two provinces have. You got like an abundance of oil, and we're happy to get those pipelines down here and up to Alaska. I think we're going to be all right. I think we'll be good. Yeah. What else is happening? We got, Latino sounds like, shh. Oh yeah, let me quickly remind you, because it's important. Go check out the fundraiser today at 11 a.m. Pacific time for SCARS. It's an animal rescue and relief fund. Go check it out and support it. A couple little pennies here and there. I would appreciate it. So would Latino Slant. We love animals here on the channel, and we love them everywhere else. And hey, Latino Slant, you guys rescued bears yet? Just asking for a friend. We got Snortopoopas out there. He probably is going to need a place to retire. Chef Eddie, was it animatronic Joe Biden that was using the? I don't know. We actually know who it was. And now, not only are they bringing those people in, they're bringing in all of the people that were working at Act Blue to Congress to interrogate them. I have a feeling that the AG is already looking into all of that, and I have a feeling that's not going to go well for that fundraising organization. Canada's dead. No, they're not. Y'all are resilient folks. Happy Monday to you, Georgia Peach. I hope you're doing well, dear. I am so sorry that they screwed up your name with the @ sign and the extra numbers, but it's good to see you. We partied hard on Nick Weiser's Rumble this weekend. Oh, yeah, you did. Nick's doing great. I love what he's working with. Mark Daly's in the house. Great to see F1 is great. F4 is garbage. It's a downgrade. Well said, Mark. Well said. Weatherman. What are you doing, Weatherman? It's good to see you. Penny's just saying hi to everybody as usual. I love it. I love it. Can't have the name change mesh with you. All right. Y'all. I also love how Disney decided to close Spaceship Earth this month. Yeah. They're Disney is a disaster right now. Don't even get me started. Well, there is the only reason to go to Florida, Central Florida, for an attractions vacation is Gatorland and obviously Epic Universe and all of Universal, to be fair. At least that's what I think. Yeah, I don't know at this point. I really don't know. It's just dumb. I don't know why they changed it. This is nothing but a detriment. And all I see in the chats are like, why is it like this? Oh, thank you, D-Bud. There's your Scars fundraiser stream. Go check it out. Go help out Paulie and go help out animals. Be a good human, please. Please help. Lilo Dallas multi. I cannot sound like her, but it's very fun. Rob, you do need to see it. I need to see it. I had plans to see it. It got messed up. It's all right. I'm trying to catch up with everybody now. Let's see. I think Putin's cat is pretty easy to figure out now, even with the name change. So odd, though. Yeah, I think we'll be returning to Thursdays. There was an extraordinary event that happened on Thursday that I'm not sure if Mr. H shared with anybody, but yeah, there was a reason why we didn't go. So, oh man, I love Fifth Element. I'm going to say right now, bot activity was down to almost none, Rob. So this is a claim that's baloney sausage, because I can't see. I hadn't seen a bot in months, and I blocked all the silly words and things like that. That basically were most of the names of the bot accounts, because I don't like to block people. But if you block the words that are made up, that their names are made up of, it wouldn't let them appear. So that worked out well. Yeah, I don't think that's an excuse at all, and I don't think anybody buys it, and I don't think anybody cares. Wait a minute. So you can search the handle? Interesting. My goodness, D-Bud is just cranking out stuff today. Ba-bam, ba-bam, ba-bam. Amazing. All right, what else we got out there? Yeah, there's a ton of bots on other platforms. Yeah, I think they still struggle with that over on X quite a bit, to be fair. California Caveman, good morning. Good to see you. Oh boy, yeah. Again, go check out today's video. I think you'll enjoy it. Fantastic Four has very low expectations, and so do we of Fantastic Four. And I think it's time that we look into why that's the case. I'm going to try to figure out what just happened. I don't know, some odd number calling me. On that note, we got to get cooking. I really had a good time today. You guys were the best. We've got, we got to get out of here. And let's take a look at the commercial options for this morning.
Oh, the culture had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm